Change coming to the Cincinnati Zoo. Director Thane Maynard, who's been with the zoo for almost half a century, is taking on a new adventure.
Yeah, so starting January 1st, he'll become executive chair of the board. And our WLWT morning anchor Megan Mitchell sat down with Thane Maynard and the new wildlife enthusiast who's going to take his place.
If you grew up here, chances are you have a memory of Thane Maynard. He has been the face of the Cincinnati Zoo for 48 years. And in that time, he's seen huge renovations, big viral moments, and inspired all of us to care about wildlife. And even though he's going into a new season, he says his mission stays the same. In nature, everything is cyclical.
I'm director of the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden.
Director.
For 3 more months.
Title. And at the Cincinnati Zoo,
It's been a heck of a run.
a new chapter begins.
I have brothers that were lawyers and bankers. They all retired early. But zoo folks don't want to retire early because it's fun.
Since 1977, Thane Maynard has brought the farthest parts of our world to our own backyard.
The animal world always outcompetes the human world.
Well, we've had a lot of momentum over the years, and particularly the last 20 years. Here in the park, you know, with Fiona and the whole Africa exhibit, of course, Elephant Trek and that big exhibit. So we want to continue that.
And he's inspired us to make our own backyards into a place where wildlife can thrive.
We can't let our animals out, but we've got a lot of plants that we can send out, so that's been great. And frankly, all the native plants that we grow at our farm that everybody, like in your yard, my yard, and others, are doing that, and that's a real win-win.
But most of all, it's his outlook on our world. Just ask the folks who've worked with him for decades.
And that's a thing that Thane has taught me over the years, is to be optimistic, to be hopeful, to look for solutions.
Dave Janicki is the current COO of the zoo. And now, the Cincinnati Zoo is rolling out the red carpet for him to step into his new role as director.
What comes to mind? I think of sense of wonder, joy, excitement, everything from waving at the train as it passes by to listening to the gibbons sing to each other in the morning. Those moments really do inspire.
Janicki is a Cincinnati native who started as an intern at the zoo and stuck around for the last 35 years. Running a zoo is no easy feat. In the next 5 years, Janicki says the zoo will be having a new exhibit that will allow them to double the giraffe herd, add a rhino reserve with bongos and a flamingo mingle. But they'll also beef up their work with conserving wildlife and restoring our environment.
Nature is that life force that not only brings us the air we breathe, the water we drink, but it brings joy to our lives in a way that is often so simple.
Janicki and Maynard will both be putting more time and resources into the impact the zoo has. In fact, Maynard will be spearheading the largest fundraising effort in zoo history as executive chair of the board. Both men will move into their new roles on January 1st. Megan Mitchell, WLWT News 5.